thing or not.
Okay, that's there.
It was fun. I was talking to Rob the other day because I grew up in a very odd house. I know we both did. So, like, I was reading some long, thread on Reddit about, about gay people talking about their stories coming out. And we had so many gay family friends when I was growing up that I never even knew it was in any way considered by some people to be abnormal.
Uh-huh.
Because it was just, oh no, they're not weird, they're just, Scott and Don.
Uh-huh.
And that was that. There was nothing abnormal about it. And I realized that I have a lot of trouble coming up with, trying to in any way connect with that mindset to try and understand it.
Okay.
So it was just one of those, God, was it talking, hearing someone talk, and say mean shit about gay people. I'm like, you've never met gay people, have you? Like, you're from nowhere, like some small anus city. You've never even heard of or seen a gay person in real life, have you? Because everything you just said was retarded. And, I said it's very weird, and, I was talking to Rob about it, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so it's not just me that finds it weird when it's not just me that is completely unable to, grok with this mindset. Oh, shit. I tried to jump, and instead I fell towards water. Or opened up a menu.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's just one of those, it was just such a weird thing, because I keep trying to tell people, apathy is beautiful.
That's the center point.
I mean, there's all sorts of shit in the world that you can get upset about with valid reason, yeah, but it's so much easier just not to care.
Uh-huh.
And that makes the world just a brighter, better place for everyone. I mean, I was trying to was talking to someone about something, and I'm like, well, that's none of my business. Like, well, how can you not be upset? I'm like, easy, like this. It's the sort of thing you should care about. Why? Can I change it? No.
No.
Why should I care? And I'm sure that it is actually very bad and very upsetting, and that this is a real thing that I should be concerned about. But if I have no actual worry, or no actual way I can affect it in any real, substantial way, then there is no point in me wasting effort. Like, I can't have that mindset. Like, no, you can't. It takes work. It takes practice. You'll get it eventually. I wouldn't want that mindset. Well, I'm sorry for you then.
Yeah, sucks for you.
I've honestly had a lot of friends over the years come out to me as, gay or what have you, and it's pretty much been the same reaction every time. So?
Huh.
And I know that that's probably not the reaction they were expecting, or in some regards not the reaction they wanted.
Uh-huh.
But that was the reaction they got. Like, I don't care, let's go play N64. That's why you're over here, right? Or, it's okay, it doesn't bother you? No! Are you gay? No! Oh, okay. Yeah, you were expecting me to be angry or say something stupid or tell you you were wrong or tell you it's just a phase, and I just don't care. I don't care if, if you need support, I will be there for you as a friend. That is the limit of what I am willing to do. I totally would have your back. If your parents tried to kick you out or physically assault you, I would beat the piss out of them. But other than that, I don't care. You're not hurting anybody. And that's the real trick. You're not hurting anybody. Therefore, it's none of my fucking business.
Alright, how do I make this part work?
There are people that actually get upset about this. Is just mind-wobbling.
Oh, right, I need to break that out. That would help. Okay, that part is as it should be. Oh, I know how I'm going to make this work. Wonder if that'll work. If it will, I'm brilliant.
And modest as well.
Yes. I'm the modestest.
The mostest modestest. So.
I would need that to be...
Why did I make these two separate levels? I don't even know. Fuck it.
Okay, so if I have this like this, they'll go up here. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Put those there.
That should work. Okay, so then if I just do that,
I'm gonna have to fall to my... Well, let's hope I can get through that water in time. Whee! I did. Oh, man.
sign there. That should make them jump up here. Yeah, that should work.
Oh, it's a retarded design. Why did I do that?
That's a
Alright.
good question.
Time to figure this out.
And that also gives me an access way out. Kind of.
Where's this water coming from? What?
Huh?
How? I don't even know where this water's coming from. What's going on?
Well, sounds like you did a good job then.
Yes, well. So, and another, my current ridiculous project that I'm working on.
Outside of Minecraft, I assume.
Yes. So, we've had this nice old, and I mentioned it before, you know, antique radio sitting in the basement for just fucking ages.
Uh-huh.
It's technically broke as hell. And that's fine, because that means I cannot destroy it.
And for you, that's an important thing to know.
So, it's nice old wooden cathedral radio, and it's pretty looking, and it needs a lot of work. And one of my, alcoholic uncles attempted to fix it at some point, which means it is broken.
Right.
Completely, essentially.
Yes.
And my dad was like, I was going to try and fix that up. So my dad went, well, you might as well try. Before we had it, it was sitting in your great-grandparents' smokehouse for about 40 years. You might as well do whatever you want with it.
Huh.
So, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks down? Well, one more tile. That's at level 43. And that's at level 43. So what the hell is the difference? Alright, anyway. So, either way, what happened was I pulled the thing down. Or pulled the thing up from the basement. I've been looking at it. And I decided I was going to gut the thing and put in modern electronics because the old tube radios inside of them were dead as hell.
Uh-huh.
So I'm currently looking at how I want to do that. And it's, needless to say, turning out to be an interesting endeavor. Because I got these, as strange as it might be, I got these cheap-ass MP3 player boards, which work a wonder ages ago. And, because I wanted something that I could use to listen to, like, podcasts and shit on while I did douches.
Well,
I did dishes. And they worked amazingly and fine and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I would get a bunch of them and put them inside the old speaker cabinet because it'll work fine. And they're like $1.30 a board.
Okay.
And they have an onboard audio option that will actually allow them... Basically, they have an onboard speaker out, which I can tap into, which will allow them to output in a speaker in... am I really out of cobble? I think I am. Well, I have to go get more.
Yeah, I finally just made it out of my bottom layer to where I can start climbing back up to go and resupply.
Yeah. Alright, so that works well. Good. Once I get this done on this side, I can build up from the other side, and that'll make that far simpler.
Let's see, what can I actually get rid of while I'm up here?
Alright, so I've actually had to learn a ridiculous amount, like I mentioned, since my grandfather was actually a cabinet maker, we have a lot of his very, very old tools and supplies in the basement.
Uh-huh.
And, the one thing that we had was what I thought was just a very... completely forgot to get wood... Or, not wood, cobblestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, what I thought was a very old wood stain. And it was not.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was, I mentioned this to him when we were just doing this. It was very, very old, extremely good quality, straight up lacquer.
Or shellac, did we figure out?
No, it's not shellac. The way I was describing it, you thought it was shellac because I can't words well.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's actually good lacquer. The sort of thing you have to put, like, 40 or 50 layers on and then sand each one individually.
Right.
And when you do, it looks absolutely beautiful and stunning, and is actually totally illegal. Or the real shit is totally illegal in the U.S. No, because it is a horrible skin irritant.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's illegal to import it. It's not illegal to own it or own things that are made out of it. And it's made from some sort of tree sap, if I remember correctly. And I probably do not. But anyway, it was just kind of one of those, well, that's why none of the stuff I tried to do with it turned out right. Because I was using it wrong.
Yes.
So, but now, I actually ended up liking how the mistakes I made with it looked.
Uh-huh.
Because, that was a mistake, too. I've got to like it. But, so it's just, it turned out well. It's looking fairly, or as good as anything I will successfully make.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that'll do. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now I need to figure out stuff.
Alright, so if I do that...
I think the way I'm going to do this is like this.
Alright, so...
I guess I need to put down more than that.
It's actually turning out fairly good.
Well, that's good.
A large portion of the money I got from those old radio tubes is probably going to go towards trying to fix it up. Trying, of course, being the operative word, because...
Well, yes, always.
In reality, it's just going to be a hollow shell with radio bits inside of it, but...
Right.
Actually, it probably won't even have radio bits inside of it, because apparently it's ridiculously hard to find a radio that tunes via a potentiometer-style knob.
Really?
Yeah. They almost all tune via a dial. So...
I never really thought about that.
So I spent the better part of, like, a week looking for that, realized there wasn't, and went, well, fuck it.
Alright.
No, I didn't want to put a bucket of water on the ceiling. I want to put a torch down.
Well, it's an easy mistake to make.
Yes. Midget and broomstick and such. I can't believe Angel had never seen that movie and actually likes The Odyssey, the incredibly boring-ass story it's based on. So, I mean, have you seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
What?
Have you seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
No. I'm not much of a George Clooney fan.
Yeah, neither am I, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually good, surprisingly. So, I got her to watch that, and she was startled that it was good.
Huh.
But, Alright, so...
You know, as one reasonably should be, given
George Clooney. Yes, there's only a certain amount of Clooniness that I can take.
Right. Well, as, any sane person.
I have a feeling a lot of this building might end up happening off camera anyway.
That's quitter talk, Jay.
Well, then it might end up happening getting recorded by me between sessions.
That's boring talk, Jay.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it'll still get recorded, but goddamn. There's so much stuff that I still have to do. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to go about it the difficult way from the other side, too, just to make it match. Lovely. Alright.
I'm liking the way this is sounding.
Oh, God, I can't get out of here.
Well, that is potentially an issue.
Fine. Take me away, Waterfall. Don't go chasing yourself. Just stick to the rivers and the plains that you're used to. Alright. Whee!
Okay, that at least show me that...
Go chasing albatross. To the lobsters and the brains that you're used to. Now, how am I going to make this work?
Okay, that needs to actually go over one more.
Okay, no, I'll leave that in place.
Just making this really seem kind of strange, but whatever.
Yeah. Well. Damn it. Damn it, water buckets. Do what I want, not what I tell you to do.
Although there is another option I could go for with this. I wonder if that would work. Let's see.
Alright.
Test wall here.
I need to get all the way to the other side, which isn't that big a deal, thankfully. I'm gonna put up some torches so I can actually find my damn way around.
Yeah, that's usually good.
Yeah. What it looks like I'm doing, it might look like what I'm doing is just nearing completion, but I'm actually only done, like, the first half or maybe third, so it's not even really that close.
Whereas where I'm at right now, I'm basically just trying to lay down a pattern from which everything else will follow. But first I have to actually figure out what that pattern is.
Yeah.
Because while I had a rough framework in my mind of how this was going to work,
it turned out not to be entirely viable.
well, it's just dialing in the detail. Is taking a little bit more doing. That's all. I still have every confidence in myself.
I have every confidence in something, and I don't know what. Alright. Got a big bag of crabs here. That's things that memes and shit from the early days of the internet that people have already forgotten.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hilarious, because now when you're... Seriously, all you have to start doing is going, badger, 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 and people below the age of, like, 14 are like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Well, then again, you'll see people post stuff like the badger meme, or like, I found this old thing that, no, it's so weird and obscure. Like, it's not weird or obscure. Post it on your Facebook. I'll bet your parents remember it. Is it still cool now? Didn't think so.